Wake up,
East Texas,
the news is here.
your hometown,
Your stories,
every day.
the 936
Independent,
local.
essential.
Good morning, Deep East Texas, and welcome to the 936 Morning Brief for Monday, August 17th. I'm Greg Weatherby, and I hope everybody is doing good. We are not doing that great because I can't seem to get our audio to work, but I've been working on it this morning. I think it's fixed. Let me check right quick and see if our audio is working. Our audio is working. Yay. All righty. This is the 936 Morning Brief, and I hope everybody's had a good weekend. We got a lot to catch up on this morning. Like I said, I'm a little late getting this done this morning. I usually have this up by about 7:30, but for some reason, same problem we had over at the Democratic Party a meeting for the Angelina County Democratic Party the other night. Just didn't have any audio. Think I've solved the problem. Anyway, we're going to get you caught up on the headlines, take a look at another very hot 5-day weather forecast, and wrap things up with some sports as we get closer to high school football season. The 936 Morning Brief is brought to you by Commercial Bank of Texas. Local banking, local decision-making, and a commitment to the East Texas communities that they serve. Man, this thing's got me flustered. They've been doing that for 125 years. Real quick, let's talk about the 936. The 936 August print edition is headed to mailboxes this week, and it's another big month for us. Honestly, we're distributing about almost $30,000 homes, in Angelina County, and this month we're adding in some areas in Nacogdoches County, so we're proud to be doing that. We've also experienced some significant growth online over the past week, and that's all because of you. And we topped 3,800 followers as we pushed for 4,000, and we're up to more than 700,000 visits in the last 28 days to our social media, and that's a big number for us, and we want to say thank you. Whether you read our print edition, visit the936.com, watch this morning brief, and the way I'm doing it this morning, I don't know why you would, but follow us on social media or share one of our articles or stories. You're helping us continue to grow independent local news in Deep East Texas. So thank you from the 936, independent, local, and essential. That is the 936. Let's take a look at some news. And we had a busy weekend in the news in Deep East Texas. So let's take a look at some of the things that are making headlines this Monday morning. We'll start in Crown Colony, where a Lufkin man was arrested on driving while intoxicated following a two-vehicle crash Saturday night in the 400 block of Champions Drive. The 936 was on the scenes moments after the crash, and we were able to get the word out about the accident within minutes. Police later identified the driver who was arrested as 27-year-old Riley Yarborough. No serious injuries were reported. You can read more about this crash and the investigation this morning on the 936.com. Also this weekend, we told you about the Piney Woods and Bucks chapter's first Trick or Trike rally, which is coming up Saturday in Nacogdoches. This event will be held at the Nacogdoches County Exposition and Civic Center and will showcase Amtrak's adaptive tricycles designed to help children and adults with disabilities gain greater mobility and independence. Indoor activities run from 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. with outdoor activities continuing until 6 p.m. You can read the full story on the 936.com. And if you're hitting the road this week, you'll want to know about several construction projects and lane closures planned across TxDOT Lufkin District. Work continues on US 59 Redland project, Business 59 First Street South in Lufkin, Farm to Market 324, and several other projects around the district. We've put together the full list of projects so you can see what might affect you and your commute this week. You'll find the complete report at the936.com. Read these stories and more throughout the day. Headlines are brought to you by Lufkin Jewelry on the Square, locally owned, locally trusted, and right here in the heart of downtown Lufkin. All right, let's take a look at the weather, which is not looking good for any of us. For the next 5 days ahead, we'll be as we get back to work this morning. We're gonna be looking at another brutally hot week across Deep East Texas. Weather starting this morning with fair skies, but temperatures are climbing quickly. Today's high should reach 101 to 102 degrees with the overnight low in the mid 70s. And that's not a heat index, folks. That's the actual temperature. The heat index will be much warmer. Tuesday, tomorrow looks identical with mostly sunny skies and a high of around 101. Same thing for Wednesday, sunshine and another high of 100 to 101. Thursday, might as well copy and paste with a high around 100 to 101 and lows into the upper 70s overnight. And by Friday, we'll see some temperatures back off just a little bit. It's kind of sad when we're excited about a high in the upper 90s and not 100 degrees. And that'll be across Lufkin and Nacogdoches as we close out the work week on Friday. So there's not much relief in sight. Be sure to take care of yourself if you're working in the heat or if you're out in the heat. Drink plenty of water. Take breaks if you're working outside. Check on your neighbors and elderly family members, and make certain any pets out that are outdoors have access to plenty of shade and fresh water. All righty, let's take a look at sports as we get ready to wrap this thing up. The 936 morning. The 936 Sports is brought to you by Carpets by Curiosity, helping East Texas homes look their best from the floor up. We'll start with Major League Baseball, where the Houston Astros are hanging on to first place in the American League West, but nobody is running away from this division. This is the tightest division in all of Major League Baseball. Houston took the opener of its weekend series against Seattle 10-7 before dropping the next two, including a close 3-2 loss yesterday. The Rangers, who lost 2 out of 3 over the weekend against the Athletics, dropped Friday's game 8-3, but bounced back with a 5-3 win on Saturday, and then a 5-2 loss yesterday. That leaves Houston at 63-62, 2 games ahead of the 61-64 Rangers. Seattle sits another 2 games back at 59-66. Both Texas teams have the day off today and will be returning to action tomorrow night. And we're getting closer to what a lot of us, and I'm count myself among that number, are waiting for: Friday night football. The regular season kicks off Friday, August the 28th. That's a week from this coming Friday. Cannot wait for several area teams. The Lufkin Panthers open the season at home at Abe Martin Stadium against longtime rival Longview. The kickoff is scheduled at 7:30 p.m. It will be the 89th meeting between the Panthers and the Lobos, with Lufkin Longview leading the all-time series 47-37-4. The Nacogdoches Dragons also open at home August 28th, next Friday, hosting the Athens Hornets at Dragon Stadium. Kickoff is scheduled for 7:30. The Diboll Lumberjacks will hit the road to open their season, traveling to Troop for a 7:30 kickoff, and the Huntington Red Devils are scheduled to open their season on the road as well in Uvalde, and that is also a 7:30 kickoff. We're less than 2 weeks away, and we have plenty more high school football coverage as we get closer to opening night. And that's the sports roundup for this Monday morning. And that'll do it for this edition of the 936 Morning Brief. Thanks for spending part of your morning with us, and we'll be right back here tomorrow with another look at news, weather, sports, and all the things you need to know to keep you informed. Until then, stay safe, stay cool, and take care of one another. And we'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.